you on?
I am on. It's gotta get a running start into it a little bit.
Okay, I didn't make anything for Tech Teas today, but I thought Matthew and I were talking that I would share some of the local finds and how to get it. I'll start by saying there's a lot of good local farms that are starting to sell their produce, whether it's online, they can do a remote pickup at their farm, or through a co-op or things like that. So Grade A Gardens is a really good one. We have a CSA through them. They are starting to get their vegetables ready. I think the beginning of May, they have a plant sale for you to get your own plants to grow. They also have a box of veggies that you can get. I think it's for like $100. You get a box of veggies and 12 plants of any type from their greenhouse. Those are limited quantities, so you need to buy those before May 2nd. There is a Wabi Sabi Farm, and they have an online plant sale going on. To be honest, I haven't been able to access it yet, but I know that he keeps saying that. So I know Wabi Sabi has really good produce as well. Dog Patch Urban Gardens has an online sale or an online shop that you can buy fresh fruit, you can buy eggs. They also bring in products from other farms that they sell in their online shops. So there's like jams. I think there might even be some meat, and that is in Des Moines, so it's a lot closer because the other two are a little bit farther out. And then I was also going to tell you what I have here is from Blue Gate Farms, and every week or two they have a veg email that they send out, and they are from Knoxville, and you can pick it up. Well, they partner with other Knoxville companies. They partner with Peachtree Brewery, and they also partner with Ebersol Cattle Company. And what you do is you put your order in once you get the email, and you can order different types of vegetables, whatever they have available. They get a lot of like these carrots are from Grinnell Heritage Farms, which is another organic farm. A lot of them have greenhouses and things like that, so they're able to grow these things throughout the winter. And you order online and then you pay each of those people separately. So I got something from each of them. So on the selected day, you go to Peachtree Brewery, and you could go to Peachtree Brewery in Des Moines. You can go to, I think, the farm in Knoxville, or maybe it's a theater in Knoxville. And then there's one other location that I do not remember, but it will give you all those options. So you go in, they are wearing masks and gloves. They ask that people who come in wear masks, and you stay in your car. I put a little sign in my front window that said my name. It said like veggies and beer and meat, and then I had Venmo'd them already, so I let them know that. And I just pull my cart around, and whoever's first in line, they just go down the line and they get their bag from Blue Gate Farms, they get their bag from Ebersol, they get their bag from Peachtree, and then you're on your way, and you shut your door and you're on your way. There's no contact whatsoever. Everyone is very protected, and it's very nice. It's very smooth. And I did that this last week. And one more place that I have found, it's really hard to find flour around here, and I did some Googling of local mills, and there is a mill in Panora. It's called Early Morning Harvest. They have a whole bunch of different grains. They grind their own flour. So I was able to get organic wheat that was grown just 45 minutes away from here. You can get whole wheat, you can get white flour, you can get, buckwheat flour. There's a bunch of different ones. They give you options. And I drove out there. You can get it in 4-pound bags, 25-pound bags, or even 50-pound bags. And they also have eggs that their hens have been eating off of their greenhouse all winter long. So their eggs were very, very bright orange, which is a good sign. They also have meat from, I don't remember where, but I think it's their farm, and it's grass-fed beef. They also have some other local things you can get there, like Juan O'Sullivan salsa and things like that. So all of these are really good starters for looking for online produce. Everyone's starting to get produce ready, and they can start selling it, and it makes it easy to buy local, keep all that money in this area, and also eat really good food. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer, because I know it gets really overwhelming, but I also get really, really excited when I'm talking about supporting local farmers and producers and makers and all that stuff. So hopefully this helps you. and we will see you next week.
I have some questions.
You in the front?
Yes. So, how long does it take you to actually do this stuff compared to normal shopping?
I think it does take a little bit longer, especially at first, especially because you have to kind of search it out and you have to do a lot of the online ordering. But right now, all of my shopping is online. So it's the same for me right now because I'm not going into any stores. So everything I'm buying is either drive up or delivered. And so I'm having to do all online shopping and research and things like that. So as long as I'm planning and I know when things are coming and I allow for that time, then right now it's about the same. And I'm hoping once our lives get back to normal that I will have been well versed in this, and so then I can still keep this up even though I can go into stores and get last minute things.
You can put the links below in the video too.
Yeah,
So that's cool.
yeah.
Why did you pick the farms that you pick? What's like special about those farms opposed to all the other ones at the farmer's market or whatever?
Yeah, and there's a lot of them at the farmer's market too that are really good. And a lot of these places I've mentioned are also at the farmer's market, but obviously we won't be doing that for a while. So for me, the biggest thing is it has to be local, has to be organic. And a lot of times I'll even look at maybe some of their practices, like how sustainable they are as far as how they are farming. And I don't know a whole bunch about that, but I know a little bit enough to kind of know that this is good quality stuff. I also really like that they all support each other. So if you start following one of them, you'll see that they're commenting on their fellow farmers' sites and encouraging people to go to them as well as buy their own. And I really like that camaraderie, and I think that's helpful for the community. And I think it just it benefits us as consumers because then we just kind of keep building our the availability of things because we know that we can go here, 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 here.
Plus it's super cool because like with the stimulus money coming into Iowa, you're keeping that money in circulation amongst the community.
Yeah.
That dollar doesn't go out of state, it doesn't go to China, it doesn't go to wherever the produce was shipped from miles and miles away. It goes 40 miles or 5 miles away.
Right. I think the farthest, I went to Panora to get the flour. That's the farthest I've traveled, but for me, I bought a really big bag of flour. It was worth it. I haven't had to go back for a while. And but there's also a thing called Iowa Food Co-op, and I think everyone should look into that because you can do a nominal membership fee for the year, and then all of these little local places kind of come together at that food co-op, and I think that's on Franklin Avenue. So that's another good thing to look into, and you can just Google Iowa Food Co-op and everything will come up for that.
And the farmers keep more of the money too.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're buying direct from the farmers, obviously they're getting all of that money. If you're going through co-ops or things like that, a lot of times there's a little bit of a fee, whether it's a membership fee or they'll charge, I think Food Co-op will charge 17% per purchase, and that's because they're renting, they're paying utility bills, they're doing all these different things. So that's their cut. They're giving everything, like as far as just the price of the product goes to the farmer, and then the taxes go towards them to help with their costs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye, guys.